That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Thuram has created one goal already. That's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Gakpo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Mohamed Salah! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Conte.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
And no, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Doué. Decent progress down the left. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that is a nice touch. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. McAllister. Wirtz. And it's Frimpong. Tchouaméni. And Pavard. Now, he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Conte. Thinks about the shot. Nice interception, well timed. Gravenberch.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts for safety. Into the last quarter of an hour. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Wirtz, spread out to the left. Spread neatly.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24, numero 11, numero 9, numero 25. Lasciano il campo per
Colomwani looks to get on the end of this.
Il numero 14.
No, that's been intercepted.
Il numero 6. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Threads one in. And claimed it back swiftly. Rabiot. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Frimpong. Now the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Dembele. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Nicely shaped ball. Dembele. Van Dijk. Isak chasing after it. That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. Played out wide. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Now it's tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Robertson. He's beaten the line. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the keeper threw out a limb. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Olise just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Shapes to shoot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Chouameni. The pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. That's a cute ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a lovely, neat pass. Valverde. That has been cut short. Tries to dink it through. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Swept in, great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rabiot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Rabiot. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Thuram! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he finish? It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the finish! Mbappe is onto it in a flash. That's been cut out, well played. And he's intervened well there. And here's Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Thuram might just make this. Conte.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Rodrigo. Conte. That's Rabiot. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. France have reclaimed it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? Olise is... He's had a shot! He has done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14. Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
And we're off again.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe. Well, nicely intercepted. France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely spread. He's a sharp little ball here. Long ball looking to counter. Stood up well to him there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dembele, and he's managed to get free. Skims one in. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Koundé deals with that comfortably.
France really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That is Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pavard calmly anticipates. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe.
Now it's Kante.
Olise could try cutting inside here. Nice control. Conte. France still have the cards to affect this game. Plays it in low.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
A slightly better ball would... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Thuram is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Conte. Chouameni. It's a pretty loose pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 2.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4, il numero 6, il numero 12.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a good ball out wide. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kolo Muani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cambio di giocatori.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. This is Dembele. That's an excellent interception. And it's Hernandez. Dembele. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? France have their third corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Colomouani. France finding their passes. Oh, that's superb. Real chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's well spotted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France may have thrown this away at the death. To further improve their position of comfort. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to...
And that's it. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now it's Olise. Olise tries making a foray down the right. Now, can they get him away? Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Out of play for a throw. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Olise.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking for the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. First quarter of an hour gone. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Out to the right.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
It's just beyond his reach. And here's Kante. And the shot. He's had a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
And now as good a time as any to pull level.
This looks promising. Takes a shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hernandez. And it's Doué. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bellingham. It's Rudiger. Rodrigo might just make this. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Drilled in low. Chouameni driving on and making good progress. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's opted for the long pass. Great vision. Now it's Rodrigo. He's through here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I'd give him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero
Alaba
24.
is standing over this one.
Viene sostituito con
Yeah,
il
that's such
numero
a good
2.
position too.
Going for goal! Madrid with the corner, they're first. France are looking to go forward now. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Pavard. France are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Mbappe, can he finish? Big moment, massive goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Mbappe. Valverde. That is good alertness. Olise. Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through.
He's in space and looking for options.
Conte. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
There's the start of the second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Saliba. And Pavard. Olise. Oh, strongly challenged there.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And it's Hernandez. Rodrigo. knocks it into space. That's tidy. Conte has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Bullish header! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh
no, this does not look good. Big chance, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. Chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Olise. Conte. Thuram. Good ball, good take. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Chance here to counter. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that has been cleared. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Cleared without complication. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Now this could be a chance. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pacho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Vitinha. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Thuram. This looks promising. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. He's there to hit it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Kvaratskhelia.
Such good technique.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, no joy this time. Chouameni. Hernandez. Doué chasing after it. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Conte. For Olise. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué. That's a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chouameni for Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He won't be happy with that. Olise! Goal! France! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
João Neves, it's a really well-measured ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's been drilled in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fabian Ruiz gets across to intercept that. And it's Vitinha. He's being urged to shoot. Referee has just said play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Thuram. Olise. Swept in. Nice interception, well timed. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Now he's got space here. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Olise looking to add to his goal. Koundé. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
France leading 1-0 at the break.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great vision.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Barcola. Oh, he's bustling through here.
There they go, hunting again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Doué. Always onto this. Thuram! And again! It's bounced back off the post. It's fallen kindly here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
It's
è
out
di
for a goal kick.
80.014 spettatori.
Fabian Ruiz. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. But they've got it again. Marquinhos. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Deftly away. Fabian Ruiz. No, again there's no way through. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it, can he get away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dembele. Barcola. Hakimi. Can he finish? And he hits the net! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for options for movement. Turat tries a shot! João Neves. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's hit the upright.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get onto this? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. He has found the way through. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's running through. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Barcola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a decent ball. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Olise picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mignon sends that a long way. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That's a little off target. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. Doué. That is good alertness. Still goalless. And here's Thuram. Chance for a shot! Goal! France! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get fresh from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now this could be a chance. Finish shoots! Hernandez gets it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Swings it across. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they...
And the shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's being urged to shoot. And he's had a hit! That is produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez. And it's Doué. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Decent chance! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Chouameni. Now this just the goalkeeper to beat. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. France really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. One back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, they could break here. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram. Valverde gets across to intercept that. Rodrigo. And Alexander-Arnold. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. He's got away. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Alaba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. France hold a skiddy lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. That gets things going for the second half. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, such a clever touch. Chouameni and Pavard. Oh, he's played it. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light. And
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's tried one! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it... Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, a breakthrough already. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Now that looks a decent ball. Flashes it, shapes to shoot! Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Olise. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe, not the most accurate pass. Takes a shot, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, super ball. Caught offside that time. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Tchouaméni powering forward here, aims beyond the defence. Conte. Half an hour played now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. The ball has bounced loose now. Knocks it into space. Koundé makes the interception. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. He's picked... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. That is a brilliant interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And a chance! In for the pieces! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Chance for a shot! He scores! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Mbappe. Chips it through. And it's half-time here.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Mbappe is onto this. He's only too happy to take that. He's having a go! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's been drilled forward. Mbappe might just make this. Valverde tries to play it through. Great vision. There's the shot! Conte. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Conte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Almost an hour gone.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. Turan. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And he's surging through. That's the keeper's ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Olise. The ball goes in. Valverde. Chance here to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good ball out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Conte, distributed tidily. And Koundé.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Conte. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Conte. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he shoots! In he goes again!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Sostituzione per la Francia.
Great chance here from position A1. So the perfect chance to get one back.
Numero 9. Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per
Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hernandez. And he's gone searching cross-field. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Mbappe gets real chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
It's become a case of men against boys. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Tchouaméni. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Valverde. Pavard cuts out the pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he welcomes it in, and he's certainly onside here. And he's heaved it away. Barcola. And that is as far as it goes. France suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. Swept in. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's on his way. Tries a shot. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Tchouaméni. Hangs in a cross. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Conte. Vinicius Junior. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And he's forced to go back. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That'll be a throw. Olise. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great run, magical. And it's Tchouaméni, and it's been given away. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. And Hernandez. Thuram might just make this.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the counter is on. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Goes for a shot! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. Great vision. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Very nicely done. And that is out of play. That has not gone well. Bellingham.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Kante is fouled. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross needs to be good. And he shoots! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Olise. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Doué. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Tchouaméni. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's just beyond his reach. Some resolute defending there. Now, can they get him away?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Just
è di
about up to the hour now.
80.14 spettatori.
Threads one in. And he's certain. And the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were
face to face with the keeper. Saliba, herring. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione per la Francia.
Number 2 then.
Numero 9. Numero 25. Numero 4.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Il numero 7.
Might come loose.
Il numero 14. Il numero 15.
And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Out for a throw. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hoisted in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's cut it out. Chouameni. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caught offside that time. He's gone forward. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Good driving run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Dembele, he's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rudiger. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Saliba goes forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's made its way to him. And the referee brings it to a close. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe is fouled. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Going for goal! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. You just can't do anything about that. That's genius.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And we have our very first corner. Doué with the short one. Crosses it in. Somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good take in a good area. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he get onto this? And it's Doué. Upamecano. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Upamecano spots it and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Doué, great vision. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Bellingham, played out to the left flank. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
Bellingham, he has a decent chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Not the most accurate pass, and that was nowhere near his best. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And it's Diaz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's made its way to him. Kamavinga. And it's Doué. And here's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Valverde. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
For Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. It's a searching pass. Eder Militao makes the interception. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. And that could set him on his way. Tchouaméni. Olise. And it's Kamavinga. Olise. Mbappe. That's an excellent interception.
Olise really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the
Olise! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Alaba.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Doué. Kamavinga looking for the run. This looks promising. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
France have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Upamecano is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Brahim Diaz. Cleared away. It's their second corner of the game. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they win it back again. Doué, looking for options for movement. Thuram gets into it, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Now it's Olise. Camavinga. Olise gets into some space. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Thuram under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's shifting through the gears. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked it up out wide. Swept, and the shot! He scores! How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And France can counter now. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram's cross.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking to play him in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Dembele's delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele's cross. Turns and goes back. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Chouameni. Koundé. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's Rabiot. Well, that has not gone well.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodrigo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, super! Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up! And that could have brought them level.
Rabiot is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Plays it through. Dembele receives it in a good position. Climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
il numero 12.
Can he get on the end of this?
15. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a promising position. Swings in across. And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Now it's Rodrigo. That is a great pick out. Oh, hang on. Vinicius Junior. He's free. He has shapes to shoot. And it's in. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this